I would do it myself, but if I load up the stream, it'll just slow down the stream.
Yeah.
So I won't do that to you all. From the sideboard, right now we're in game 3. This is very interesting because we basically have 2 decks that are running Strangleroot Geist, but doing it in very different ways.
And Wolfear Silverheart.
Yeah, and Wolfear. Rayne has access to Bonfire of the Damned, which I have to imagine is incredibly powerful. And on the other side of the table, there's Elishnorn. you know?
Also significantly powerful.
Yeah. I mean, okay, obviously Thalia is not a super great thing, even though there are a ton of spells from Rayne's deck. I think Thalia gets outclassed really quickly.
Yeah, same.
Ancient Grudge seems great against a deck with 4 swords.
Depends on how many he wants to keep in.
Yeah.
So it's one of these like
swords are
hundreds
actually
of times during this tournament and every other tournament. You play these like little mini cat and mouse games. It's like, all right, they're gonna have like, you know, a handful, like 2 to 3 copies. This Rayne has 4 swords.
Yeah.
They're gonna have like 1 card that's really good, and you have a way to like efficiently deal with it. But like that's all it does. Is efficiently deal with one of their powerhouse cards.
I think I would not mind bringing in the 1 Ancient Grudge regardless. I think you definitely bring in the Pillar of Flames. It can kill a bird, it can kill an elf, it can remove a Strangleroot Geist forever.
His Pillar? Okay, he has 1 Pillar of Flame.
Yep.
The problem with Pillar of Flame is it's kind of hard to cast in Robert's deck. He has 5 untapped sources of red mana, 4 Copperline Gorge and 1 Mountain. And even past that, he only had, like, I don't even know what Pillar is doing in his deck. Because it's a card that demands to be cast early for it to be good. But he doesn't have the necessary...
I think I see a mulligan from the dude. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I see a mulligan. I think with regards to Pillar, though, you're correct. He has so few early red sources.
Yeah, we have the dude versus Razagul.
Now, I was talking about this with my Nashville commentator. I forget who I was there. Not Nashville, Memphis commentator. And yeah, you're the Nashville one. I forget who was there. But we decided that Rayne Gould was a German villain.
Oh, okay.
that
makes sense.
Or Swiss. We're not sure. And if you look, too, look at the gloves.
Yeah.
Forest, Birds of Paradise from Rayne Gould.
Looks like he has 2 Llanowar elves going on.
Sun Petal from Robert Dean. Turn 2. Llanowar Elf. Go.
I believe I see a sword. Or maybe it's a Batterskull. Rayne has 2 copies of Batterskull.
If that Batterskull showed up in game 2,
yeah.
I think the Ancient Grudge becomes an immediate there.
Yeah.
And we see Thalia now.
Unfortunately for... okay.
Oh, Batterskull for 6.
There's the Batterskull.
Much less scary than an Inferno Titan.
Yeah. Jeez, could you imagine that turn 3 Inferno Titan? Jeez. That's like unfair.
There's a germ on if he remembered the germ. Actually, that's a good question if that's one of the mandatory triggers or not.
Yeah.
2 creatures, both mana men.
Is that a Copperline Gorge from Roberts, or he's going to have no color problems, just maybe some mana, some number of color problems? It is cute. If Rayne can play a Wolfear Silverheart with the germ, even if the sword dies, the germ's just sticking around as a 4/4.
Oh, that's awesome.
I believe the life totals are switched. So Borderland Ranger, pretty good right here.
Yep.
Especially considering Rayne did not have a play on 6 mana.
I mean, he's just empty, right? Like, end of the turn, he could be Wolfear Silverhearting.
Well, Avengering, yeah.
Avenger. Not Silverhearting.
Silverheart with Flash would be pretty.
Yeah, he does not have an Alchemist refuge in his play.
Nope. Sticks to the more traditional Kessig Wolfram in his red-green deck.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's just gonna wait. He's gonna shuffle and then finish that up. Okay, now we're gonna see what that mana was gonna make. Is it a pre-combat Huntmaster? Is it a Silver Hearts? Oh, it's a Silver Hearts. And it's a Germ that is silver-hearted.
What do you think about getting the birds?
I wouldn't have minded a 4/5 flyer. I mean, it could be, though, that just gaining that much life is just so significant that...
I feel like if the game goes... I always like to think about inevitability.
Yeah.
And when making these decisions. And then the way I determine inevitability, if you're going to play 20 turns, who do you like in the matchup? Well, that's when, like, both people have a bunch of draw steps. Like, both people can exhaust their, their land drops.
Acidic Slime kills... This is exactly what you're talking about.
That's
kills
awesome.
The
I'm
skull,
excited.
And the Germ is still around.
Yeah. That is fantastic.
4/4 Germ.
It's been a while since I've seen a Germ token. No. Hold on. They,
Okay. Get that Germ back in play. Get that Germ back in play.
Unless the Germ was... unless the Silverheart is paired with somebody else. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
That 0/0 Germ, it has 4/4 friendliness.
I've seen a couple times with like Intangible Virtue and Mortar Pod.
Yeah.
Like that happens from time to time, or Tangible Virtue and Batter Skull, but not too often you get to see a Germ with no equipment attached.
Right. It's always fun when that stuff happens, though.
Oh yeah, I love it. I would have attacked with the Germ there. Go ahead. You want to trade the Germ off for any creature.
I mean, if that Wolfear Silverheart goes away, then the Germ goes away too. So yeah, right. Throw it away now.
Also, you get to repair.
Yeah.
With the Silverheart.
I mean, the worst that happens is you kill the slime, which means the slime can't be copied with a Metamorph or anything like that. Slime having Death Touch matters.
Always does.
Brad Nelson coming by telling us with his sad face that he is not doing well in the tournament today. Okay, we have a birthing pod now in the play. I think we're going to see an Acidic Slime turn into something very powerful.
Oh, man.
And the dude, what is the dude gonna do?
Yeah, the dude's playing. So good.
The dude abides, gets a Wormcoil Engine.
Was that the option we had here?
Other options
Inferno
include
Titan?
Inferno Titan. That seems like it would have been okay.
Well, to be fair, the Inferno Titan would kill the 3 mana creatures.
Yeah.
And then get brickwalled by those Silverhearts.
By 8 power.
Yeah. So not a lock to be the best play.
I mean, a Wormcoil Engine represents 2 creatures with Death Touch.
Exactly.
And that life gain actually is going to matter. I mean...
It has the potential to matter.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if Rayne's going to win this game, he's going to win it convincingly with the Silverheart.
Yeah. Well, particularly next turn, Robert can... let's say he attacks with his Wormcoil Engine, for example. Mm-hmm. You don't really want to block it with much of anything. So you take it, or you block it with your Silverheart. And then if he doesn't block with a Silverheart, he can turn it into an Elishnorn and have, like, 2 guys.
Oh, this would be totally crazy.
Zealous Conscripts.
It would be totally crazy if Rayne had his copy of Ancient Grudge.
Oh, boy. Here comes the troops.
Well, oh, man.
Zealous Conscripts getting some work done. I think Thalia is going to have to get in the way of something. Probably the Silverhearts.
Yeah, we got 10. This is 15
16,
on board. So
either way, is he just dead?
Yeah, I think Robert's dead.
No other creatures hanging out?
Yeah, unless there's more off-camera stuff, then the game is over. Which would have made Inferno Titan equally as bad to
yeah.
equally as bad to pot up.
Think they're all she wrote.
One thing I don't like about some players is like he's done the math, he's counted up, he's dead, and then he could, like spends a nice minute.
Yeah, just make sure, just so you don't do the scoop when I was still alive.